Welcome to the Gurukul Prep Daily Podcast on July 3rd. Daily Update 1 Important Day International Plastic Bag Free Day. Every year on 3rd July, we commemorate International Plastic Bag Free Day. The day focuses on encouraging a zero-tolerance stance on plastic pollution and the significance of recycling and composting plastic trash. In the 1960s, the Swedish business Celloplast invented the one-piece polyethylene shopping bag, swiftly supplanted cloth and plastic in Europe. Today, approximately 1,500 groups mark International Plastic Bag Free Day as part of the Break Free from Plastic movement. The movement is committed to solving the plastic pollution crisis and making the planet safer for humans, the environment, and wildlife. Daily Update 2 Banking. RBI, ASEAN to create platform for fast cross-border retail payments. The Reserve Bank of India and ASEAN countries have agreed to establish a framework to enable fast cross-border retail payments. The platform is planned to go active in 2026. The RBI stated that it had joined Project Nexus, a multilateral worldwide endeavor to enable immediate cross-border retail payments by linking local fast payment systems, FPSs. Nexus, conceptualized by the Innovation Hub of the Bank for International Settlements, BIS, aims to connect FPSs of 4 ASEAN countries, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand, and India, who would be the founding members and first mover countries of this platform. Daily Update 3 Books. Kerala Bhasha Institute to launch Yesudas Sagrasangatham book. The Kerala Bhasha Institute is preparing to issue Yesudas Sagrasangatham, a comprehensive book by G.B. Harindranath commemorating the life and music of K.J. Yesudas, who has enthralled Malayalis for over 6.5 decades. The ceremony will occur on 3rd July at Vailoppilli Samskruti Bhavan, Kuthambalam. Yesudas Sagrasangatham is an academic book with around 55 papers and color images. It also includes a QR code that lets readers listen to the artist's music. The Kerala Bhasha Institute Director, Satyan M., will preside over the event. Sales Department Assistant Director N. Jayakrishnan will deliver the welcome address. Daily Update 4 Economy. GST collection in June 2024, growth slows to 7.7%. According to informal data supplied by authorities, in June, India's GST collections reached a 3-year low of approximately 1.74 lakh rupees crore, up from 1,61,497 crore rupees the previous year. The Finance Ministry, which typically releases monthly GST revenue collections on the first of each subsequent month, including details on trends in state-wise collections and revenues collected from domestic transactions and imports, had yet to issue an official statement on June's indirect tax receipts at the time of publication. Daily Update 5 International. Japan introduces holographic technology in new banknotes. Japan will start releasing new banknotes on 3rd July. According to local media, this is the first time cutting-edge holography has been used to create portraits of historical personalities that appear to rotate in 3D. This new technology will enable visually challenged persons to feel and identify the cash they are holding. The last time Japan updated its banknotes was 20 years ago. Since the country issued its first banknotes in 1885, 53 kinds of notes have been printed so far. The new banknotes will include 10,000 yen, 5,000 yen, and 1,000 yen. Daily Update 6 Miscellaneous. Air India to set up South Asia's largest flight training school in Amravati. Air India will establish South Asia's largest flying training organization, FTO, at Amravati, Vidarbha. This FTO will increase India's pilot training capabilities. The Maharashtra Airport Development Company, a state-owned entity, recently enlarged the runway at Amravati Airport. Managing Director Swati Pandey stated, the infrastructure in Belora Airport was recently upgraded and it now has the instrument landing and the night landing systems. The flight school will be operating by the middle of 2026, with 180 commercial pilots graduating each year. Daily Update 7, Summit and Conference. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar to lead Indian delegation to SCO Summit. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will lead the Indian delegation to the Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO) Summit, which is anticipated to chart a course for multilateral cooperation and address regional challenges such as the situation in Afghanistan. Kazakhstan will host the 24th SCO Council of Heads of State meeting, often known as the SCO Summit, in Astana on 4th July. Officials have said the Prime Minister's preoccupation with the ongoing session of Parliament, which is set to end on 3rd July, was the key reason for his decision to skip the summit. Daily Update 8, Rank and Report. India becomes first nation to prepare full list of fauna. India has made history by creating a complete checklist of its entire fauna, including 104,561 species, making it the first country in the world to accomplish this. Union Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav launched the Fauna of India Checklist portal at the Zoological Survey of India's ZSI 109th Foundation Day in Kolkata. The launch is an important milestone in biodiversity documentation, establishing India as a global leader in this field. The Environment Minister said that the checklist will serve as an invaluable reference for taxonomists, researchers, academicians, conservation managers, and policymakers. Daily Update 9, Science and Technology. Sarah and Blue Origin announce India as partner nation for human spaceflight program. The US-based Space Exploration and Research Agency, SARA, in partnership with Jeff Bezos' space technology firm Blue Origin, has declared India as a partner nation in their human spaceflight program for people of countries with few or no astronauts. SARA will provide 6 seats for individuals worldwide on a future voyage of Blue Origin's reusable suborbital rocket, New Shepard. SARA said New Shepard will fly the selected astronauts on an 11-minute journey past the Karman line, 100 kilometers, the internationally recognized boundary of space. Daily Update 10, Banking. SBI launches MSME Sahaj, 15-minute online loan solution. PSU lender State Bank of India, SBI, has launched a web-based digital business loans solution for MSMEs invoice financing, aiming to ease MSME loans with a quick turnaround time. The system, MSME Sahaj end-to-end digital invoice financing, has been designed to provide solutions ranging from loan application to documentation and disbursement of the sanctioned loan within 15 minutes, with no manual interaction. According to a release, the closure of the loan on the due date is also automated and carried out by the system itself.